What up, mofo? Place is a mess. Try to get you over here with some light. Oh, I gotta find all my parts too. We're gonna hope this is the right stuff. I don't know, this is gonna be backwards, but I got it off Amazon, but it looks like Allstate carburetor. And somewhere I threw a bunch of crap. Pretty sure. Yeah, I got some of these spring-loaded needle and seats. I thought it was from the same company. Yeah, Allstate carburetor. I gotta get my camera figured out so I can flip it around, but it's supposed to be for the quick fuel. So it'd be nice to have, you know, those fancy carb stands, but we don't have any of that here. Probably be frowned upon by a few people here, but oh well. I grab this one. This one's not too bad, just so we don't cut the crap out of it. Need to get a base someday. Someday. Grab me a wrench. All right. So, got this a while ago, and it's been on a few different motors I've had and stuff like that. Second here. 1 second, you guys are going for a ride here. I get you in a little closer here. Not perfect, so. That's just terrible. Terrible, guys, sorry. Perks of doing stuff on your own that have no idea. Carb stands, anywhere from, I think, 30 to 50 bucks. I think I'd like to try and make one on my plasma cutter and see how that works out. But I haven't got there yet. So these are probably gonna be full. I don't know how full. It's been sitting off the truck, but pull this bottom one here. We're just gonna snug that one back in place for a minute here. This has got the good feel in it, so. Got a good feel, that's why it's purple. Okay. Set this off to the side so I don't bust it on the floor. I don't see any water, which is good. Let's crack these loose. Like I say, I'm only pulling this apart because it was leaking when I went to pull it off the truck, and I've never done the gaskets on it, so. You don't want to just rip these off. Where a stand is nice because you're hitting the accelerator, pump, throttle, and all that right now. There you go. Pretty clean there. Same thing here on the metering block. Nothing like beating the shit out of a $1,000 carburetor, right? That thing's glued on there pretty good. There we go. You don't want to pry on them, because then if you pry on them, you get one little nick in there and you're done. It's got water in it for sure. Not a lot, but there's enough in there. You see it right there on the bottom. These are actually a These are reusable gasket. But apparently these are quick fuel ones, so I'm hoping they're the same. They do look the same. Okay, so set that back off to the side. Up rowel. Organizing, that's always good. Place is a mess right now. I can't find nothing. So, looks like this has got some oxidizing on it a little bit. I'll get her. Okay, it's coming off. So now, set this one off to the side. And we're going to pull this back one off. Set that one over here so we don't mix them up. And we'll pull that one off. Sell that white shit right there. That is not good. Still got Sharpie on it, that's good. I tend to organize and then it's like, oh hey, this is clean. I can do this now, and then I start working on other stuff. I have cleaned shop before just because I couldn't find something until I found it. Oh. Right now. All that come off there. That's what happens when you run pump gas and let stuff sit. There's nice clean side. And then there's all that nasty white shit. Yeah, I made her, it probably won't run now that I messed with it. I will give you that one. If it don't work, maybe it's a good time just to switch to electric fuel injection. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. What up, Doug? How are you? All I had to do was put carburetor and he jumped in here, huh? What's everybody up to? I don't know what the hell that was. Something's starting up. I'll get to your message in a little bit, Mater. I see it though. Using my phone. Yes, sir. That was backwards, but you know. Pretty much just a Holly. That's all it is. Just getting her cleaned up a little bit. So I got the engine apart, might as well go ahead and get her cleaned up here. Give you a little promotion there, Doug. Oh, what up, Fox? It's party now, isn't it? Everybody getting on here. Just cleaning up our little carb here and putting some new gaskets on it. Gonna change needle and seat to spring loaded, because I don't think these ones got the spring loaded needle and seat in them. It's just, this is a drag race carb, but I'm thinking maybe that'll help with bouncing around and getting extra fuel in the bowls when they don't need to be. So okay, so our back one, if we don't know which one the back one was, there's some dirt and shit in that one again, but this back, can't think of the word for it. Power valve. Yes, power valve. On these is blocked off. Hey, no problem, Doug. You're always a good sport, so appreciate it. Oh, that's a double pumper. It's a Q Series 750, so it's all mechanical, no choke. So cold starting is a bitch. But notice on this truck, if you take the mufflers off, when you cold start it, it runs a lot better. At least it stays running anyway. Almost there. Almost there. There. Make sure them things are clean. It's actually not too bad. Not too bad at all. Get this other one cleaned up. No. Kinda wish I didn't buy this carb, but my brother talked me into it. He's like, yeah, I had this and it worked great for me. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's the one in ticket. And then it's been just a pain in the ass. But when you don't, really know a lot, and you're learning, like that's what I was doing. now I know, hey, I shouldn't have did that when I was doing this. And now I kind of wish I just bought like the Holley Sniper EFI and been done with it. Mild, yeah, the truck only makes 517 to the fly or to the crank there. But depends on how much you go, because a lot of people tell you it doesn't really matter the CFM as long as your jetting's right. Some motors are more responsive than others. My air hose leaks. All right, so this one's the front one, because the front one, yeah, power valve's good there. The front one's got power valve, back one don't. So pull this our gasket off here. Last time I pulled this apart, man, there was a bunch of powder and shit in here and a bunch of water, but I'm not seeing that this time. Yeah, I can't wait till you get that done, Doug. Nothing like an old school tunnel ram on a Mopar. I believe it, man. I really do. A quick fuel. I mean, it's all Holley anyway. It's just another brand name. I wouldn't say it's really a pain in the ass. It's just don't have a lot of experience, you know, building a lot of race cars and shit. So. Yeah, I get you, Fox. My brother had a big block, and he was running. It was only a 650, but it was jetted to the moon, and it worked great. He didn't really have a lot done to it, but okay. So here was our gaskets we took off. That's all that shit I was scraping off. That's probably why it was starting to leak. Right down there at the bottom, you can see it too. So I bought these on Amazon, but they were that Allstate Performance. Can't remember the name, but they're supposed to be direct replacement. So now, as long as I don't put them on backwards, we should be all right. Which, not too hard. Is it? It's notched out here, and then this will sit. My bolts didn't keep falling out. here. This one's going to set around that. Fire valve. Oh, maybe not on. All right, what did I do backwards? This one's going to be the back one. This will be the top. This will be the back. There we go. I had the gasket flipped. Whew. Didn't want to look like an idiot on the live, you know. All right, Mater. How much more you got to go, Doug? Before we see a nice cold start motor, or cold start on your engine there. Make sure these are sitting. Yep, because these are going to sit like that. Just double check. Okay. Alright. So we need the back one. Do the back one first. Set that on there. Oh, shoot. There we go. How many times have I dropped my bolts so far? Like 13? Okay. Let's find out if she leaks later. Probably won't be today because I'm gonna be out of time, but got about an hour or so. And you guys know when you tighten these down, don't over tighten them. All right. Cleaned our front one. This one got a little bit of crap in there, but not too much. Brass float's still good. Sure, gasket. One time I put this back together and I forgot the gasket on the bolt. I figured it out later, but oops. Okay. They do send you the washers for the bolts, but the ones I have are rubber. They're Viton, I guess. It's a little bit more chemical resistant. Which I think I bought I bought these on Amazon. I think it was 20 bucks for, I think there was 5. Let's see. Yeah, I could change them 5 times. So I didn't think that was too bad of a price. Okay, no dirt in here. Make sure jets are tight. This only got 70 jets in there. Maybe summer, sweet. Perfect time to get her out. Okay. I know those are pretty stout anyway, but I never tore into one of those. Just this one and my other little 5-speed. Neoprene versus brass. Don't really have a preference for what I'm doing. It works fine. I'm not making a whole bunch of horsepower, and I am not out hill climbing or anything like that yet. So got brass in the front and I got neoprene there in the back, and they both work just good. So far anyway. Okay, can't forget our clip here. That goes in there. Our new gasket. Oops, put her in backwards there. You know what? I think I put this in upside down too. I did. Look at that. Okay. See, I think mine's supposed to have another pin right there. And mine does not exist anymore, so I'm wondering if I broke it off at one time or if it was broke when I got it. Because I didn't see it down here in the float at all. Which I almost dropped my bolts again. Get that in, locked in there. And you gotta make sure the throttle's back right there for accelerator pump. You go ahead and lock her down. Like I don't have a lot of torque in this truck, but it's a lot lighter too. But I just run B&M clutches and put the B&M shift kit in it. That's all this truck's got. We don't have it. My brother helped me rebuild it. We didn't set it really hard. It shifts really firm, but if you really set these transmissions, they'll actually grenade when you shift them. They'll shift so hard. But 727s and stuff, they're already pretty much built. You even run trans brake on it at all? What up, UP? How are you doing? Okay. A little bit of fuel in there, we're good. Okay, this part I hate because I never do it right, but need a 5/8. Which 5/8 is over here because I used it the other day. But did I put it back? No, I did not. So I don't know if I gotta tear this thing back apart or not. Damn it. This is where having that carb stand would be very, very beneficial. For some reason, these get locked in there like really bad. And I've already changed one. I don't know if it's me just tightening them too much or if it's just from corrosion, but I always have a hell of a time breaking them loose. I don't like adjusting the floats in it. So if I take this off, this is just a nut. If I get lost, at least I got some help from you guys. So man, I'm out of breath tonight. Did that one stay on? It did. It did stay on. Okay. Here's your nut. And here's your nut. No trans brake. Yeah, I can't do that reverse thing, man. That messes me up trying to shift backwards. It's gonna sound good for sure. It's gonna sound real good. Okay, there's no gasket on this one. That gasket's gone. Did that stick on that nut too? Yes, it did. They're clear, which is awesome. I guess you're just supposed to turn these. I'm going the right way. Maybe I'm going the wrong way here. Nope, going the wrong way. Really hoping I don't fuck this up. Okay. These are not numbered. Perfect. That's a big ass needle too. I don't think these are right, but maybe they are. Okay. So this is gonna go. Or are these ones backwards? No, these ones are not backwards. I guess that's just the way that's designed, I guess that don't make sense to me because it's pretty flat. Anyway, here's these ones. Oh, these ones are actually mushroomed in there. How about that? That's nice. Anyway, needle and seat there. These ones have a spring loaded on the back. So if your float gets to moving, it's supposed to keep pressure on it so it doesn't overflow. I guess that's what's gonna fix it, but I have my doubts. I have my doubts. God, I hope this works. The other thing I was told, because that's spring loaded, and when you tip this over like this is gonna fall out. So if your carb's off, you stick them in upside down. That was the trick. Not really sure, but I would definitely check the fluid first and see if it's burnt. If it still looks good, and it's probably getting wore out. If it's black or kind of like a darkish brown and it smells hot, then I would probably have it flushed. But be careful, because sometimes when you flush it, if they don't flush it right, they just shove all that crap right back in the frickin' filter, and then the filter gets plugged, and then you ain't got no fluid in it. So, but I'm not an expert, so apparently, put these in upside down, like so, and you screw them all the way down. Which I screwed it a little bit too much. That was good. That was real good there. All right, so we're gonna get enough we can get the nut. And they sent a new gasket. Put that on there. Set our nut there. Because I can never remember, I think it's down float, or if it's down, lower the fuel. If you go up, higher the fuel. I can never remember. And then put just a little bit of grease on there so it doesn't get locked in there. And we'll just hand snug that for now, because we don't have electric fuel pump or nothing, so I can't just put it on the truck and set it. There's a lot of places they do stuff by the book, and then they do stuff like how they want to do it. So see, I can't remember either, Fox. I should have kept it off. What the? A whole bunch of shit in that one though. It's all gunk. You probably can't see it, but all right, pull that one out. This one's a 750 quick fuel. Nothing fancy. It just doesn't have. It's all mechanical, so it doesn't have a choke or anything like that on it. All right. So again, here's one from the factory. You can't pull it apart. No spring there. So it just sits on the bottom, like so. So when that goes up, right, because when the float comes up, it's gonna, so we screw it. I can't remember if there's too much going on, man. There's too much going on. And yes, I know this is not appropriate grease, but you know what? It works. Someday I'll be fancy and have all these fancy tools, and I'll be able to use a whole can of carb cleaner and brake cleaner on every project I got. No, it's going on a 406, 500 horse, pump gas, daily, or it's actually going on this one, but it's just dirt drag truck. All right, so same thing. We're gonna flip this over because we don't want that to fall out of there. Not an expert either, so. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? I got a guy that would be interested in that for his website, by the way, if I did get there. Okay, so you know what I should have did is I should have marked where these ones are at, and I didn't. Oh, these are 110s. Okay, I see the mark now. So these are 110s and mine are 120, so I don't think we'll need 120, but hey, we already got them, so. All right, so we got new gasket for that one. That one's not down in there far enough. We'll screw it out just a little bit. A bit of grease. Maybe I'll just get like clear jugs and I'll just put YouTube stickers on them or something, so. Can't sell them, you know, of course, but that way when everybody asks, well, what do you use? I use my own stuff. All right. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna kick some heat on and I'm gonna get the camera moved. Like 40 degrees in here right now. It was a little bit warmer today. Sun was shining. I know if Doug's still on, he's been enjoying the weather too. That's not a lot, but I guess it'll work for now, right? By the way, appreciate everybody tuning in and dropping all those likes. Oh, gotta get my, sorry, I'm got this new tripod and it's supposed to be a awesome thing, and it's kind of a pain. Get some extra light in here. How's that? You guys up here. Hold on one second here. Let me turn. All right, there you guys can see everything I'm screwing up. Oh yeah, dude. I saw. Oh shit. Hold on, I'm skipping a whole bunch of people. I'm sorry. Oh, it was awesome, Doug. It's still cold, but the sun, man, just feeling it. Awesome. 70, nice. It's supposed to be 60 here in a few days, but I think it was 40 today, but the sun was out. No restoration. We're just race truck stuff. I did see a couple bikes out today, Doug. They had their snowmobile gear on, but hey, they were enjoying it. I don't know if I'd be riding with salt on the road. "13 years, nice." It's hard to keep batteries good anymore. My uncle still got one from a long time ago, and he's never had to change it in his race car. I think that was from the 2000s. Hey, Mater, hope you enjoy your bike ride, dude. Good luck on your surgery too, man. That's gonna suck for a while, but I'm sure it'll feel good once you get back to it. Oh yeah, that's why I see this guy had people been getting their hot rods ready to go, and it's like, nah. They had a snow drag here not too long ago, that I wanted to take my truck to, and I'm not freaking driving this thing on an open trailer in the salt. Just not gonna do it. All right, I'm gonna hook up our, actually, I usually run this one through the intake for some reason. I don't know why, it just works out better. This is for my 350 turbo here. Full vacuum for the shift module, or whatever the hell it's called, I guess. At tease. You know what's funny is I got to thinking the 360 I built for this thing. If you look at videos, like my carb's up here because I had that high rise. It's so much nicer. Now I got all this heat blows right in the thing, and it's a big pain in the ass. But what do you do? Really hoping the silicone from the other day dries out too. Still gonna give her a week for sure to fire it up. Hammer Wrench, man, what's up? I haven't heard from you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I don't got my glasses on. Yeah, I had to deal with that too back when I fell out of my tree. I had to go to one of those, and oh my God. Of course, I had to go to it because I broke this arm, and I couldn't move my thumb at all. Tell you what, they start tearing in, doing their little massage things on stuff that hasn't moved in a while, and it hurts like a biatch, but you can frickin' move your hands after a while. Very, very impressed. You think it'd be like like being certified in that for like as a physical therapist for your hand would be a joke, but it's not. Oh. Uh-oh. There it is. Thought I lost a nut. Tell you what, man, having that phenolic carb spacer in there works wonders. You got heat soak, it takes care of it. I mean, it works very, very nice. Used to have so many problems with this thing. Just gas would boil over, and as soon as I put that thing on there, dude, it went right away. And I was surprised that it was pretty close to flat. I didn't grind much on it. I'd really like to put a rod for my gas pedal. This one's been driving me nuts. Anybody have any good luck with turnbuckles on their engine either? Running a turnbuckle to the frame? This thing sits crooked every time I straighten it up. I can't get this damn thing to stay straight. So I think I'm gonna put a turnbuckle on there somewhere. Yeah, I remember Doug. What was that plywood from? Was that from Lowe's or Home Depot? Because if you're getting them from Lowe's, they're going to be all warped. But it might have been Menards. All right. Ouch. Let's see. I don't really care for these too much either, but they work. My problem with these are it sets offset and I've never been able to correct it. So this is supposed to move on here, but if you line this up, your springs are always crooked. I've never understood it. But anyway, I'd like to put a solid rod for a gas pedal. I think would be a little bit better on this. And then you got these. This pretty much you just pick whatever spot's better for you. They got these mostly for stock and stuff like that. So I do not remember what size that was. They do work. They're just a pain in the ass. And then if you forget to tighten it up, you gotta take this back off, which is awesome. I'd really like to switch this out so it's a 1-to-1, but I'm afraid if I do, it's gonna load up. And I don't want it to load up. All right, Let's give her a few whacks on the throttle there. Make sure that's all good. Yep. Always run just enough. Yeah, and then that fucker came loose again. It's not the right one. Tighten back up. Okay. We're good there. Now, that's right, we're going to tighten these up. Where's my wrench? Turn the heat on. About another 15 minutes and then I gotta call it a night. I don't know why my heat didn't turn on. I'm running behind, Yeah, I don't want the chain because I'd rather have it tight all the time. It'd be adjustable. You see, my problem is it's probably going to bend, but I can put the motor where I want it, and then the first time you wrap on it, it moves in the motor mounts. And I've tried picking this side up higher, and for some reason it always sinks down, and that's why I always run it with the hood on it, because the fucking engine sits crooked. Welcome back, mofo. What up, heterogeneity? I haven't heard from you in a while too, man. I've been falling behind. I haven't watched anyone's YouTube videos, not gonna lie. Nothing personal, I just haven't had much time. Okay. Yeah, I know I need an anodized wrench too. I don't know if you're still in here, Woody, but I made my own motor mount brackets. This engine's actually supposed to be up higher, even with the body lift in this one. But I sunk it down as low as I could go, so it wasn't so top heavy. All right. Really like to switch this around. Some fuel lines in the back. The freaking header is right there. Your line's a little bit loose. Oh, what do we got left? Still got plugs. I gotta get plugs. We're gonna knock a plug out right now because I gotta have one so I can order it. We'll knock out number 2 here. See what it looks like. Hopefully there's not a bunch of oil on it. I need to get catch can for it. Got these long ones in here. Oh. Two things we're looking for. It's pretty fat. But I don't see any aluminum. These are just auto lights. There you go. Let me get some of them ordered. Yeah, them are real fat. Might have been, well, it may not be fat. Might be just because of that last cold start I did on it. I didn't leave it running very long, so. Well, nice. Busy, yeah. Yeah, I hear you, man. Is the snow melting off up there? Gotta get some new antifreeze yet. Gotta move. So now that the cat's out of the bag there with Bad Attitude C10. So if you don't know that channel, check him out. But he gave me this tank to try with a, it's got a sensor in here. It's supposed to be a catch can and tell you when it's full, you know, for drag racing. In case you happen to forget or you blow a head gasket. So I've been testing this one out off-road for him and on the highway. And I just got it mounted here in the top, but I need to go in the bottom so it recirculates when it needs to. Right now it just dumps it out and then that's it. So, but we'll get back to it. But I think, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. We'll be back on it later. I am gonna stick the air filter back on there. Before I forget, if you guys watched my older videos, I put this on here a long time ago, and this outerwears filter, pre-filter, this thing is awesome. I love it. Wasn't sponsored or anything. You know, I could sit here and rap on it a few times, and you don't see the filter pull in on itself. I gotta get them cleaned, but we're just gonna stick that on there for now. But all right, guys, call it a day. Appreciate everyone that tuned in. Appreciate all the likes, and hope everyone enjoys the rest of their night. So we'll see you on the next one.